This is Lawrence Mejia of thepugilistplace.com. We have the great honor of being here with undefeated fighter, the Inland Empire's very own Darious D. Active Harris. Darious, how are you?
I'm great. How you doing? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having us. So you're coming off of a very impressive victory in Burbank about a month ago. I know you weren't necessarily happy with your performance, but got the dub nonetheless. But the win I want to ask you about is the win that came before that. You fought in Mexico before that. The fighter that you weighed in with was not the fighter that you met in the ring that night. Can you tell us about that experience?
It was crazy. I weighed in with a guy the day before, weighed in, took pictures. Next day, I still see the same guy. He comes to the fights. He daps me. I'm like, why this guy give me a dap? When I get in the ring, after I walk out, I look across. I'm looking like, man, this guy got ripped up in like 24 hours. Six pack, he a little taller. So when I walk up to him, we do our face to face. I'm like, this is a different dude. It was too late to pull out then. It's like, we fighting now. You know
so there's just nothing you can do. You just go.
I mean, I could have just, you know what I mean? But as a fighter, fighter mentality, like, we fighting. We right here. He looking at me. I'm looking at him. I can't just get out the ring. It's a crowd full of people. I can't have that. I can't be the guy on social media. Oh, he just walked out the ring looking like that one heavyweight guy. So I'm like, nah.
Have you ever had anything like that happen to you before?
No.
First time?
Never. Ever. That was crazy to me. I thought I was really tripping. I'm like, dang.
I'd be feeling the same thing too. Like, what? Like,
because the guy, this dude looked way more aggressive, way more not that none of that stuff intimidates me.
Right.
It's just like, damn, that's a different guy. Like, I don't even know what he weighed.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You notice it for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you have a big fight coming up on July 7th,
Yes,
4th
sir.
of July weekend.
Main event.
In Los Angeles, and that's what I was going to ask you.
Yes, sir.
How excited are you to be headlining that card?
Man, I'm beyond excited. Like, I've been doing all type of new things this camp. I'm fighting a southpaw, so I've been doing a lot of southpaw sparring, but I actually hired a strength and conditioning coach. So, like, I'm going to look very, very impressive and explosive this fight. I can't wait. Like, I just can't wait, man. I'm excited.
You doing meal prep?
Meal prep, everything.
Nice.
I'm a vegan on top of that.
You're getting ahead of me right here. I want to ask you about that in a minute.
Yes, sir.
So, being that it's fight night is a little less than a month away, how's camp gone for you so far, and how do you feel?
Camp is going great. I'm a little sore right now because I just came from strength and conditioning. Now I'm trying to do some boxing workout. But overall, mentally and physically, I'm at about 95%. So I'm feeling great.
Almost there, right?
Almost there.
So, like you mentioned, you're a vegan athlete. A couple questions. How long have you been vegan? And how has that lifestyle meshed with your boxing career?
I've been vegan since July 2017. And where are we in? What's today? June 12th? So almost 2 years. And it actually worked good for me with boxing. Before I went vegan, my first fight I fought at 158, 160. So now my last fight I came in a pound underweight at 153, and then the fight before that I came in at 152. So it's easier to make weight.
Right. And what led you to become a vegan?
I had a friend that had cancer, and she kept trying to explain to me that the meat is giving us cancer. The meat is bad for us. So she convinced me to try it. I was skeptical because with me being an athlete, I didn't want to be protein. But I figured it all out, man. I learned how to get the black beans and the brown rice and the hemp seeds. There's different ways to get protein. I learned it's not all about nutrition. Is not all about if you get it from meat or if you get it from this, if you get it from that. It's about getting the right nutrition, getting the right amount of protein, getting the right amount of carbs. It no matter where it comes from. You got what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as it's healthy.
Right. Do you get any pushback from the boxing world about being vegan?
I actually seen Bernard Hopkins do an interview recently because he's vegan now. But he said he wouldn't have did it as a fighter. I don't know exactly why. Maybe he feels like the protein. I don't know what it is. But for me, I feel great as a fighter as being a vegan.
Right. I wanted to ask him about that when I run into him.
Yeah,
because he's
seen
vegan.
That
yeah. And Shane Mosley's also vegan.
What? Shane went vegan? Brian Jennings is vegan.
Really? I know David Hay was. David at the
I didn't know that.
And Timothy Bradley.
You see when Tim started eating meat, what happened to his career?
That's right. That's right.
He said, I'm trying meat for this fight. Pacquiao, did he stop him?
Yep.
If he didn't stop him, he dropped him like a lot of times.
You bring up a really interesting point. So you already have 3 knockout victories in your young and ascending career. Tell us, for those of us who will probably never experience it, what's it like to knock somebody out?
It's crazy because when you knock somebody out, it's like you don't even know what's going to happen. When you try to knock somebody out, it's like it never happened. Like the last time I dropped somebody, knocked somebody out, I was just fighting with him, and I hit him, and then I just looked, he was gone. I'm like, where'd he go? You like, where you at? And I had to step over him. So it's like something that just happens. You know what I mean? You can't look for it. You just got to let it happen.
I've heard that, and like a lot of fighters will say, it's just like you're punching air almost. Like,
yeah, it's crazy because I hit him, and I'm looking like, where? Oh, and I'm jumping over him literally.
So how'd you get started in the sport of boxing?
My dad put all his it's 4 boys. My dad put all his kids in boxing. He wanted us to all know how to fight. I'm just the only one that stuck with it. I used to box at 9 years old. I took a break from 9 to 22, and I got back into it at 22 on my own. My dad stopped me from boxing when I was a kid for whatever reason, and then when I got back grown, I missed it. And from 22 to now, I just been back on it.
Back into it. So 9 is about when you started?
That's when I started for sure.
Okay. For many fighters, their nicknames are closely tied to their identities.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us about the meaning behind.
I just always been an active dude in whatever I did. So, and the D just comes from my first name.
Right. What about NSG?
NSG, that stands for Never Stop Grinding. That's my lifestyle. That's actually my brand. I have it copywritten. It's actually a business. It's actually a clothing line. And it's just matter of fact, I have a hat on right now. Matter of fact, www.nsglifestyle.com. Order your NSG lifestyle apparel today. This is actually some of the apparel too. Love thyself, know thyself, master thyself. Because I believe in self-love. Then it has the NSG right here on the back. It's a little sweaty. But yeah, NSG, that's also my nickname too, because it stands for Never Stop Grinding, because I'm always grinding. I went to work at 7 this morning. I got off work. I went straight to the track with my strength and conditioning coach. Worked out for an hour hard. Now I'm here, get some training at the gym. And then tomorrow I wake up and do it all over again. It's NSG, Never Stop Grinding. That's
You're really living the lifestyle.
I'm living it. I can't just have it on my shirt and on my clothes and just false advertising. No, I'm really NSG.
Right. So inside the gym, it's easily over 100 degrees.
Man, for sure.
People don't see the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into being a pro fighter.
Man, tell me about it.
Tell us what inspires you, why you keep doing it.
My daughter. My daughter's motivation, my family, and to motivate others. Like when people hit me up like, man, I see you doing this, I'm proud of you. You motivate me. People tell me that all the time, like, NSG, you motivate me. So what I guess my biggest motivation comes from inspiring others.
You talk about inspiring others. Were there any fighters, past or present, who inspired you?
Deontay Wilder. We come from the same type of background. He used to work a full-time job, used to park the beer truck in front of the gym, pass out, go to sleep, wake up, go to the gym. So me and Deontay relate the most. But I'm inspired by a lot of different fighters, though. But me and Deontay have the more similar story. He's a champion now. I'm gonna be a champion soon. He comes from working. He used to work every day, and he never used that for an excuse not to become a champion. Neither will I. MSG.
Who do you think has the edge when he rematches Fury?
Wilder.
That punch is ridiculous.
I think not just the punch. I think that Wilder was his first fight. He just was thinking about knocking. Like I said, when you talking knockouts, you just let him come. Like if you look at his last fight with Brazil,
right?
It didn't even look like he was trying to knock him out. Boom. Fury, every punch looked like he was trying to knock him out. All Wilder got to come in there and do is be Wilder, and he'd knock him out faster. I guarantee it. And Wilder came in 10 pounds heavier for this fight. I think 212 is too small. When he comes in 212, 211, I think that's too small for a heavyweight. Now 222 looked like he's hitting even harder. He hit Dominic Brazil and just flattened him. And it didn't even look like a hard punch. It just looked like it looked like just like that.
Yeah.
And just flattened him.
Right, that like 212. That's an old school 1990s heavyweight.
Yeah, these heavyweights big nowadays.
Yeah.
You see, Joshua came in with 240 something. Andy Ruiz 260.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury 254. Put some. I mean, I know he's a because a lot of guys not natural. He's a natural guy, and I know he's not going to get that big, but at least be in the 220s.
So you've been very active since December.
Mm-hmm.
What are your short and long-term goals inside the sport of boxing?
Well, this year I want to end the year off at 10-0. And then next year, my short-term goal, because next year is not that far away, is to fight a prospect. And before I can show the world what I can really do, boom, fight a prospect, then try to fight a contender, and then try to get a title shot. I just need the record to be able to fight these guys. So once I get my record built to 10-0, 11-0, and they give me the calls like, I want you to fight him, I'm gonna go show them what I can do. I'm gonna beat them too.
You have a notable trainer and possibly the best Twitter follow out there, Henry Ramirez.
Mm-hmm.
What's it like to work with Henry, and how has he helped you to develop as a fighter?
Working with Henry is great because he's an honest guy. He's honest and he's very, very funny. And if you're mentally weak, you can't train with Henry because whenever you're doing something wrong or if you get beat up, he's gonna let you have it. So my recommendation, if you're mentally weak, don't be a fighter, especially if you got a trainer like Henry.
You're heading down the final stretch of your training camp. What's going to be the greatest strength that you're going to carry with you into the ring on July 7th?
My mental, my will to win. My will to win, my mental, my conditioning, just everything. Like my self-belief, my confidence, everything is just through the roof right now, especially all this extra training I'm doing. It's just all a matter of time just showing everybody. I can't wait. You gonna be there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I can't wait. And I'm main event, like I get the headline, and it's only my 7th professional fight. I'm so excited.
It's a big deal.
I'm so excited. I just can't wait. That's, you know, when you prepared, it builds confidence. And I'm just confident and prepared and just ready.
I'm gonna go rapid fire pop culture questions on you, okay?
Okay, let's do it.
Favorite song?
Right now, Racks in the Middle by Nipsey Hussle.
Favorite food?
Jackfruit burrito. A lot of people might not know what jackfruit is, but look it up. Go on Google.
That's good stuff. Favorite restaurant?
It's a spot called Oasis out here in Riverside. It's a vegan restaurant.
That's my favorite place too.
What?
Favorite musical artist?
Favorite musical artist right now? Or of all time, or what we talking?
All time.
Whitney Houston.
Favorite movie?
Friday. Or Soul Plane. It just depends on the day.
I like it. All right. So tell your fight fans where they can follow you on social media.
You can follow me at @theactive_NSG, and everybody know what NSG stands for. Never stop grinding.
Best of luck to you on Fight Night, Darius. Thank you so much for your time.
Hey, I appreciate you coming out, and it was great having you.